Hi, my name is Joe Miller, the author for The Basics for Successful Deer Hunting. Today we're going to talk about hanging feeders. We already did a video on tripod feeders. This is a hanging feeder. It holds 40 pounds of corn. Got this at Academy, just like I got the tripod feeder. Okay, this is pretty simple to load and to operate. Ron and I are great cameraman, and I'll show you in a bit what he looks like. We lowered this. First we got the rope over the branch. We used a log, tied the end of the rope to a log, chunked it over, and then secured the feeder. The feeder was down to here. We took the corn, loaded it, and then I lifted the heavy feeder up while Ron pulled on the rope. If he had pulled on the rope without me lifting, it would have broken the rope. Okay, now we're going to turn it on and set the timing. So there's a little screw here. Take this nut, wing nut off, and take the bottom off, and now I'm going to put this in here so I don't lose it. Set this down. Now you can see right here's the controls, okay? And on this side you have the wires for our battery. Got red and black, positive, negative, red and black wires, positive, negative. All we're going to do is set the battery in here. Jiggle it in here, make sure I don't break any wires. Can I do this? Okay. Here we go, sideways. See it goes sideways. Now connect it. A little different from the tripod feeder. Red and then black. So now it's connected, and you can see we have estimated feeds remain. I'll change current time. Okay, current time is 11:50. Close enough, 11:50 p.m. Feeds remaining. That's that will change because it doesn't register the corn yet. It will. Okay, feed time 1, 7 o'clock. That's good time. Whoops. Okay, 7 o'clock, and then yep. And then 4 seconds, let's make it 3 because it's before deer season. Set. Time number 2, 6 p.m. 6 p.m., that's a good time. Again, this is August, almost September. You know what? We'll take it down to about 5:30. So, what we'll do is go to 6 p.m., we'll go down to 5:30. That's close enough. During deer season, this will be 4:30, so it will change. Set that. 4 seconds, we're gonna make it 3. Again, this is before deer season. I don't want to sit here and feed all the pigs. This one, 0 seconds. Time 4, 0 seconds, that's great. 5 is 0 seconds. There you go, it's ready. Okay, so this will shoot out a lot of corn. You know, again, I don't have it on. And then all we gotta do now is take the cap, the cover, put it back on. This evening at 6 o'clock, this will shoot out a ton of corn. And we'll have deer and hogs, turkey, raccoons, you name it. They'll be all around here. The nut, this is the part that goes against the cover. This is the deep well, so the flat part goes against the cover. And screw it on there. Make sure you don't strip it. Yep, that's it. Okay. There you go. Now, why did we put this feeder here on this tree of all places? We call this Buck Hill. There's a lot of deer signs here. It has a history of big bucks. Not as thick as where I showed you before, but Ron's giving you a scan. Down there, it's the thick stuff. The deer, there's a pond down there. The deer will come up from the pond, come over here and eat. As you can see, we got the deer stand there. As I told you before, with a blind that's enclosed, or a stand that's enclosed, that's a double one. You have to put it 8 feet above the ground. If you do that, the deer aren't going to notice you. They're not going to notice the stand, and you can really dominate this area. And we have quite a few deer that come across the property line over there. They jump the fence. They come over here and eat. My neighbor, he has a feeder that's over that way. So we really draw the deer in here from all over this land. And you can see that's a low fence, and that's good for hunting because this is truly hunting. This isn't a high fence deer farm. So again, one more thing, deer are bedding down right over there through the grass, and Ron and I walked through that. So they love this area. This is very popular with them. Last year, I was in that stand. I saw some doe and some young bucks would come, and then the 6-pointer chased them away. And I looked over to my right, which is right over there, and I saw this nice 8-pointer. He and I were looking at the same thing, and that was kind of funny, you know. So anyway, that's the way it is in hunting. You never know where they're going to come from. Okay, again, my name is again Joe Miller, and I'm the author for The Basics for Successful Deer Hunting. By the book, you get a lot more information about feeders and equipment, hunting, everything. Purpose is, again, for this, is they're very mobile. They work great in the thick woods. Make sure it's legal to have feeders. Okay, that's important. And you're going to get most of your big deer anywhere from 50 to 100 yards further away, you know, going towards the feeder. That's where the big bucks are going to hang out, not right here. But you might see some. One more thing, I did mark the location of the feeder right here. Matter of fact, it's a new season, so we'll take this down and we'll put a new one up. Now, why am I doing this? One, I put this up high so it doesn't distract the deer, and always put your flags up high. And number two, when I'm in that deer stand, I don't have to say, where's the feeder? Which way? I know it's down there somewhere. See, but with this, marking it, this really helps us a lot, saying, oh yeah, it's right there. You know, one more, and also, always, pick up your trash. Don't leave trash in the woods, okay? Keep it beautiful the way God made it, you know, and we're the caretakers of that. So again, my name is Joe Miller, the author for The Basics for Successful Deer Hunting. Again, buy the book. It's 100 pages, 80 full-colored photos, and it's really great for experienced hunters who want to increase their success, get a big buck, or inexperienced hunters, people who've never hunted before, because it's a great how-to book. Thank you, God bless, and good hunting.